Mic test. 1, 2.
We are into the home stretch of the elimination round of the 8th season of the Stallion Kids presented by Celsius Energy Drink. The final look of our team standings will depend on the results of all our games in the 10 and under division, with at least 2 seats in the semifinals still up for grabs. Leading off this Saturday slate is this interesting matchup between Orange and Peach and Dokke lying in Clinic. It's another Saturday, another time to shine for the future stars of basketball, only here at the Stallion Kids. Live from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. This is week 5 of the Stallion Kids Season 8. This is Jonas Racer, live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. With a 2-2 win-loss record, Orange and Peach set their sights to a Final Four ticket. And to grab hold of that one, they will have to get past Cal, El Morales, and the rest of Dokke lying in Clinic. With a 1-3 record, Dokke Clinic, on the other hand, can force a logjam at the 3-6 spots if they score a victory against Orange and Peach this morning. Meanwhile, at 10:30 a.m., Aristocrat House of Lamps battles ESA Home Solutions, in our main game at 12 noon. It's AlcoSafe Total Protect facing the still undefeated Vito's Barbecue. Both teams are just finishing their warm-up sessions and the traditional Stallion Cup team photos when we come back. It's the opening tip-off between Orange and Peach and Dokke lying in Clinic here in the 8th season of the Stallion Kids presented by Celsius Energy Drink. Coming to you live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. We welcome you to week number 5 of the 8th season of the Stallion Kids presented by Celsius Energy Drink 10. And under action is underway. We have Orange and Peach going up against DKLI in Clinic. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Orange and Peach in their familiar orange jerseys up against DKLI in Clinic in blue. Stolen away here by Trent Chua, forcing a turnover here against DKLI in Clinic. Chua to the rim shot is no good. Rebound picked up here by Juano Reynoso. Pitch here to Mikel Reyes. 3 orange shirts in front of him. Going for the sidestep. Reyes wild on that one. Rebound by Juano Reynoso. Recycles the potential for the blue shirts. He will miss though. Reynoso coming up off with a steal. Reyes for 3. That is offline. Loose ball picked up here by Liam Salvador. Bothered by Reyes. Salvador will get a foul. Joining Liam Salvador in the orange and peach starting unit are Joaquinso, Trent Chua, William Tan, and Monty Atienza. Meanwhile, for DKLI in Clinic, in their first 5, they have Mikel Reyes, Xander Albano, Matias Huban, Juan Reynoso, and Adam Noel. Our head coaches for Orange and Peach, their head coach is Coach J.D. Wu. Meanwhile, for DKLI in Clinic, at the helm is Coach Aaron Umlas. Another turnover against Orange and Peach. Meanwhile, the officials for this ball game, our crew chief is Michael Casquejo. Umpire 1 is John Ken Austero. Mikel Reyes finds Juano Reynoso. Still at the top of the key against Atienza. The runner by Reynoso. Shot is no good. Pick up here. Oh, long pitch by Salvador to Trent Chua, colliding with Juano Reynoso. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes in favor of Orange and Peach. 2-2 is the win-loss record of Orange and Peach, while DKLI in Clinic looking to force a logjam going into the playoff round. They have a 1-3 record. Meanwhile, another steal here by Trent Chua and a blocking foul will be called against Juano Reynoso. Sideline inbound play here for the orange shirts. Currently, 3 teams with a 1-3 record occupying the 4 to 6 spots in our tournament. AlcoSafe, Total Protect, DK Clinic, and ESA Home Solutions, all sharing identical 1-3 cards. Orange and Peach quite in the middle of our standings with a 2-2 record. Inbound from the baseline here for Orange and Peach. Trent Chua, guarded by Albano. Cuts to the right, runner by Trent. Shot is no good. Salvador fighting for the loose ball, but it's taken away here by DKLI in Clinic. Mikel Reyes to Juano Reynoso with a save, defended by Monty Atienza. Now to Mikel Reyes against Salvador. Reyes still with the leather as Trent Chua dive for the pick. Monty Atienza. Ball is partially deflected by Huban. Ball stays here with Orange and Peach. Still finding their first basket of the ball game. Salvador with a crossover. Guarded by Reynoso. Behind the back dribble. Nearly stolen. Stolen away there by Albano with a pitch to Mikel Reyes. Scoop shot off the glass. Basket is good. Plus the foul. That 3-point play opportunity for Mikel Reyes is brought to you by Nova Wellness Store. Happy, healthy living with wellness in mind, body, and spirit. Reyes now at the stripe to shoot a pair of free throws, averaging 10.3 points per ball game. The number 10 best scorer in our tournament, Mikel Reyes, missing though on the bonus. Save here by Huban to Noel. Hands it off to Reyes. Albano, free throw line jumper, bounces in. First 2 points of the ball game for Xander Albano. That will give DKLI in Clinic a 4-1 lead. Salvador against Huban. Crossing the midcourt line. Salvador behind the back dribble against Reynoso. Salvador picks up the rock to Trent Chua. Dives. Ball is picked here by William Tan. Shot clock down to 6 for Orange and Peach, stolen away by Huban. Reyes leaking out. A foot race. Reyes. Shot is good. 4 points now in the contest for Mikel Reyes. A 6-0 start for the boys in blue as Matias Huban comes up with a steal. Jumper off the glass. That one is good. Salvador with a pitch to Monty Atienza against Huban. Oh, ball is deflected. Adam Noel with the rebound. Reynoso. And an official stoppage of play as Huban was adjusting what's it, his mouthpiece, or was that a retainer? Play on, says our official, as the possession will go here to Doke, lying in clinic with 6:04 remaining here in the first. Here comes Mikel Reyes, guarded by Atienza, screen by Reynoso. Reyes through traffic, stolen away by Liam Salvador. Salvador now, looking behind, lays it in. Salvador will miss. Loose ball. Oh, Trent Chuba couldn't save that one. Ball possession. The ball possession will stay with Orange and Peach. A defensive stop there by Doke lying in clinic. Chua from the baseline. And a blocking foul will be called against Juano Reynoso. That is his second of the ball game. Inbound from the baseline here. Joaquin So to William Tan, down the post, clobbered by the defense of Matias Huban. Albano with a save. Here comes Huban, finds Reynoso. 3 orange shirts in front of him. Reynoso down the baseline. Oh, Salvador with another steal. Orange and Peach now on the run to William Tan, leaking out. He steps on the baseline. That is an Orange and Peach turnover. Mandatory substitution with 5:15 remaining here in the first. Five and 15 remaining here in the first. At this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, Nova Wellness Store, Happy Healthy Living, with wellness in mind, body, and spirit, Era Salon, Thirsty Barber, stay sharp, stay thirsty, Uniled, Light is Life, and Titan 22, the first and only basketball specialty contest store in the Philippines. Here comes Cal El Navarro, cutting right, lays it in, shot is no good. Rebound by Guts De La Paz, down the post, De La Paz will score. Instant offense by Guts De La Paz. A steal here by Marco Torres on the drive. Torres overcooks that one. Rebound picked up here by Mati Sabaya, guarded by Albano. Abaya struggling with the leather, steal completed by Cal El Navarro, but a counter by Matis Abaya. Still down there. Oh, Viray colliding with Marco Torres. Where will this possession go? Navarro with a pickup. Looking down the floor. Navarro, runner. No good. Guts De La Paz will be fouled on the way up. As the foul will be called against number 2. That is Joaquin Dowds. De La Paz heads to the free throw line for a pair. In their Week 4 ball game, last January 31, Guts finished with 10.6 rebounds, 3 steals in a losing effort as Doc K lying in clinic absorbed a 57-50 defeat at the hands of Vito's Barbecue. Vito's Barbecue current leading the pack with a 4-0 win-loss record as Guts steps to the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Guts bounces out. 4 and 11 remaining here in the first, averaging 6 points, 6.3 rebounds. A brand new division for Guts. Nails the second free throw. 11-0 start for Doc K lying in clinic. Steal completed by the blue shirts. Scoop shot. That won't work for Cian Posadas. Abaya Oh, stolen away. Navarro flips. A pick up here by Dodger Viray, leading the run. Viray with De La Paz in front of him. Viray will make the basket. Walking down, offensive rebound, diving for the leather. It's Ian Posadas. Hands it over to Marco Torres. Spinning to Posadas. Albano is open. Albano. Reverse layup. No good. Kyle Navarro going for the offensive board. And ball is tapped out of bounds. Ball stays with the blue shirts with 14 on their shot clock. Albano, baseline inbound to Torres against Abaya. Torres with a crossover through traffic. Torres will miss. Loose ball. A pick up here by De La Paz. Reverse layup. He will be fouled. Foul will be called against Dodger Viray as Guts De La Paz earns another trip to the free throw line. First one for Guts is good. A 12-0 start for DKLI in clinic. Looking to find a way to get to the semifinals are the blue shirts. A win here against Orange and Pitch will be big. Meanwhile, with 3-12 remaining in the first, Coach JD Wu calls for a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Era Salon. We will be back. Inbound from the end line here for the orange shirts. Joaquin Dauz. Now to Abaya. Defended by Albano to Dodger Viray. Attacking from the left. Open is Bumatay. The lay is good. First 2 points of the ball game. Scored there by Kian Bumatay. Breaking the ice for Orange and Peach. Here comes Marco Torres. Open is Posadas. The jumper offline. And the rebound for Guts De La Paz from the baseline. Guts will score. 15-2 advantage for DKLI in clinic. Joaquin Dauz now with the leather. Defended by Torres. Errant pass. That is an Orange and Peach turnover. Ball going the way of DKLI in clinic. Marco Torres sideline inbound to Posadas. Open. Pull up. Jumper. Bounces out. Loose ball. Picked up here by Dodger Viray. Finds Joaquin Dauz. 2:15 remaining here in the first. Dauz now to Abaya. Defended by De La Paz. Sidestep. Abaya. One-hander. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Trapped down here by Dodger Viray from the middle. Shot is no good. Rebound secured by Marco Torres. And the foul will be called against Dodger Viray. He's second of the ball game. No team yet in the penalty as DKLI in clinic. Looking to add on to this 15-2 lead. Posadas crossover dribble. Finds Albano. Mid-range J. That is an air ball. De La Paz. Offensive rebound. And the putback is good. Wow. 9 in the ballgame now for Guts De La Paz. 15-point lead for DKLI in clinic. Here comes Abaya to Viray. Telegraph there by Kyle El Navarro. Posadas completes the steal. Scoop layup. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Navarro and Dauz entangled in the foul. will be called against Joaquin Daos.
Foul on number 2 in Davis is second.
Pascal El Navarro heads to the stripe for a pair. 1:18 remaining here in the first. As our medic attends to Joaquin Daos. Kalel Navarro heads to the free throw line. Number 6 best scorer in the tournament, averaging 15 per contest, together with 11.5 boards. The 4th best rebounder in our tournament. A minute and 18 remaining in the first. We have an official timeout. Navarro knocks down the first free throw. 37% free throw shooter in our tournament as Navarro lines up for the second. That one bounces out. De La Paz and Salvador fighting for the loose, but Posadas off a fake. Shot is good. How? Faking off the defender there was Ian Posadas scoring a basket. 18-point lead for Doc K. Lying in clinic. Here comes Dodger Viray. Finds an opening. Layup is no good. Rebound. Secured there by Navarro, but a steal from behind by Viray. Scores on a one-hander. First 2 points in the contest for Dodger Viray as Navarro cross the midcourt line. De La Paz, jumper, no good. Loose ball secured here by Dodger Viray, and a dribbling violation will be called against Dodger. Ball goes back here. Doke lying in clinic. With 39.5 seconds remaining in the first, Coach Aaron Umlas calls for time. This timeout is brought to you by Eira Salon. We will be back. .5 seconds remaining here in the first. Marco Torres, baseline inbound. Finds Posadas off a curl. Jumper, no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds in favor of Orange and Peach. 33.8 seconds remaining here in the first. Abaya finds Salvador behind the back dribble. Salvador will be fouled by Marco Torres. That is the last foul to give for Doc K. Sideline inbound for the orange shirts. Dodger Viray finds Salvador. Defended by Torres. Salvador from the middle. The floater, no good. Guts de La Paz secures the loose ball. Shot clock is off. Hands it over to Marco Torres. Double teamed. Emergency pass to Cal El Navarro against Abaya. To Albano. To a wide open Cian Posadas with an easy two. 22-4 lead for Doc K lying in clinic. De La Paz comes up with the steal, and at the end of the first, it's a 22-4 advantage for Doc K lying in clinic over Orange and Peach. Quarter number 2 of this ball game when we come back. yeah. We enter the second quarter of this ball game. Doc K lying in clinic with the possession. They are ahead by 18. Marco Torres finds Mikel Reyes facing a double team. Noel provides a screen to Torres. Open. The runner bounces in. 24-4 advantage. Opened here by Doc K lying in clinic and a tap from behind. But the foul will be called against Mikel Reyes of a driving Liam Salvador. Here comes So to Salvador. To an open William Tan, defended by Reynoso, and a foul will be called against one of Reynoso. Couldn't believe that one. Matthias Huban rather will be called for the foul. That will send William Tan to the stripe for a pair of free throws. The first one for William, that one rims out. Score remains at 24-4 in favor of Doc K lying in clinic. Second free throw, that one pushes in for William Tan. 24-5 lead for Doc K lying in clinic. Mikel Reyes defended by Atienza. Noel provides a screen. Reyes down the post we go to Huban. To Noel, the hook shot, no good. Rebound by Monty Atienza, diving to the floor. Entangled with Reynoso. Now to Huban. Fresh shot clock here for the blue shirts. Torres, pull-up jumper, rims out. Reynoso with the rebound. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow is in favor of the orange shirts. Our other ball games, following this one at 10:30 a.m., Aristocrat House of Lambs will be going up against ESA Home Solutions. And at 12 noon, our main 10 and under ball game, Auto Safe Total Protect, will go up against Vito's Barbecue as Liam Salvador scores. A 17-point advantage still here for Doc K lying in clinic. Here comes Mikel Reyes, guarded by So. Reyes to Huban. Now with Torres near the free throw line, finds a gap. Torres will miss. Reynoso fighting for the loose ball, but he runs out of floor space. Ball possession going back to orange and peach. Salvador, defended by Huban. Salvador, now with Atienza, open for a jumper. Overtook that one. William Tan with offensive rebound, but a takeaway here by Reynoso. Trenchua with a counter. Saving the possession for Orange and Peach with the bounce pass to Salvador. Sidestep, place it in. Salvador will be fouled. Squeezing his way through traffic there was Liam Salvador, tournament's best scorer, averaging 19.3 points per ball game, together with 10.5 rebounds and 5 assists per contest. One of the best all-around players here in our 10 and under tournament. He missed though on the first. 24-7 advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. It remains that way as Salvador misses on both free throws. Mikel Reyes leaking out against Atienza. Scoop layup no good. Marco Torres, the putback partially deflected. Huban with the save. Huban will miss. So and Reynoso entangled for the loose ball. Hook shot by Reynoso won't work. Rebound here by Salvador behind the back dribble. Being chased by 3 blue shirts. Salvador dumps a pass. Trenchua missing on that one. Chua second serving. He will be blocked by Huban. The shot block brought to you by Uniled. Light is life. Reynoso, ball stolen away from him by Salvador. Couldn't score on that possession. Torres with the rip-off. Ball takes with Orange and Peach. 7:22 remaining here in the second. Tough defensive stance here by the blue shirts. foiling those close range shots by Orange and Peach. Here comes Stan against Huban. Dumps a pass. Trent Chua. Block from behind by Huban. Now to Mikel Reyes. A foot race against Atienza. Reyes lays it in. Reyes will miss. Huban offensive board. Block. Fouled from behind by Liam Salvador. Heading to the stripe to shoot a pair of free throws will be Matias Huban. As Huban, first free throw is no good. Score remains at 24-7 in favor of Doc K lying in clinic, averaging 2.3 points, 5.7 rebounds in our tournament is Matias Huban, but a loose ball foul will be called downstairs. It will be against 97? Liam Salvador. Back-to-back fouls called against Liam Salvador and a traveling violation will be called against Mikel Reyes. Ball goes back here to Orange and Peach. Salvador, guarded by Huban. Finds So, guarded by Reynoso. To William Tan. To Salvador against Mikel Reyes. Salvador will spin. Salvador will be fouled on the way up. Salvador will revisit the free throw line. His team is down 24-7. 2 foul shots will be awarded here to Liam Salvador. A full stat line in our tournament, number 1 in points with 19.3 per ball game. Number 6 in rebounds with 10.5, and the second best assist man in our 10 and under tournament with 5 dimes per ball game, together with 3.8 steals per contest here in our 10 and under tournament. Split there for Liam as Marco Torres. Ball is stolen away by Salvador. With 6:23 remaining in the second, ball stays with Orange and Peach. Sideline inbound, Joaquin So. Salvador is his target, defended by Huban. Salvador will cross the midcourt line. Huban is still hit there, bothering him. Shot short for Salvador. Ball partially deflected. Ball stays with Orange and Peach, 14 on their shot clock. Joaquin So with an inbound. Dumps a pass to Trent Chua, losing control of the leather. Diving with Marco Torres. With a pitch to Mikel Reyes. 3 orange shirts in front of him. Reyes will spin. Scoop layup, no good. Reynoso and Chua fighting for the leather. Reynoso, Reyes, 4-3. Shot won't work. Ball is loose. A pick up by William Tan. Now to So. Finds Liam Salvador. Defended by Huban. Salvador finds daylight. Salvador will finish. Orange and Peach now in double figures. 24-10 lead for Doc K lying in clinic. Reyes will spin. He will be fouled. The foul will be called. Who will it be? As our officials, something. No number yet has been called. Monty Atienza will be called for the personal foul. His first of the ball game. Orange and Peach not yet in the penalty. Mikel Reyes. Marco Torres rather will be tasked with an inbound. Warning will be called against Coach JD Wu as Reynoso goes 1-on-1 against Chua. Hands it over to Reyes. Shot is blocked. Shot block brought to you by Uniled. Light is life. Outlet pass to Trent Chua. Scoop layup. Chua will score. Plus the foul. Put that one on IG. 3-point play opportunity for Trent Chua. Brought to you by Nova Wellness Store. Happy, healthy living with wellness in mind, body, and spirit. With 5:08 remaining in the second, we have a mandatory substitution.
We have on the first team barbershop. Uniled. Thailand 22. Nova Wellness Store and Associates.
Trent Chua heads to the free throw line. 3-point play opportunity made possible by that assist from Liam Salvador. The assist play is brought to you by Thirsty Barber. Stay sharp, stay thirsty. Going glass on that bonus free throw is Trent Chua. Cutting down. Doc K lying in Clinic's lead to 11. We would like to thank our league sponsors, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, Nova Wellness Store, Happy Healthy Living with wellness in mind, body and spirit, Era Salon, Thirsty Barber, stay sharp, stay thirsty, Uniled, Light is Life, and Titan 22, the first and only basketball specialty content store in the Philippines. Cal El Navarro now with the leather, carving space, one-hander, no good. Rebound by Joaquin Daud. He picks up the leather, facing a double team. Ball is loose, ball is stripped, and a jump ball is forced. Ball possession. Going the way of Doc K, lying in Clinic. 4:43 remaining here in the second. The blue shirts ahead by 11. Posadas with the ball. Nearly going out of bounds. Stolen away by Mati Sabaya. Forcing a turnover against the blue shirts. Now with Joaquin Daud. Bothered by Cal El Navarro. To Kian Bumatay. To Viray. Driving middle. Finds Abaya. Abaya. Shots. God! First field goal of the ball game for Matis Abaya. Doc K lying his clinic lead. Down to single digits. Posadas connects with Torres. Guarded by Viray. Drop pass. Gus De La Paz. One-hander is no good. Daud fighting with Navarro for the loose ball. De La Paz is there. Down the post shot is no good. Daud. Navarro fighting for the leather. Jump ball. Another jump ball call is made. But this time, ball possession in favor of our ancient peach. Here comes Abaya. Inbound pass to Dodger Viray. Back to Abaya. Return pass to Dodger Viray with 3:50 remaining here in the second. Viray to Bumatay. Shot won't work. Rebound by Gus De La Paz. Looking for his ball handler. Oh, with a pitch to Xander Albano. Abaya is there to defend. Albano will spin. To Torres. Finds a gap. Square play up. He will be fouled. Foul will be called against Dodger Viray. That is foul number 3 against Dodger. As Marco Torres heads to the stripe for a pair. The first free throw for Marco off the glass. Spins out. Score remains at 24-15. Still in favor of Doc K lying in clinic. As Marco reload for the second free throw. This time it falls in. 10-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Abaya finds Daud. Defended by De La Paz. He picks it up to Abaya. Couldn't cross. Oh, nearly stolen by Gus De La Paz. Ball now is with Daud. Calls up a shot. Gets a foul on the way up. Foul will be called against whom? Yes, Guts De La Paz getting called for foul number 1 as Daud reloads for 2 free throws. The first one rims out for Joaquin. Still a 10-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Reset on the second for Daud. The free throw is no good. Rebound by Albano to Torres. So, stolen away by Dodger Viray. He misses though. Torres blocks away the loose ball from Abaya. Dives to the floor. Another jump ball call is made. Ball possession in favor of Doc K lying in clinic. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Posadas finds Navarro from the elbow. Goes for a runner. Shot is no good. De La Paz with offensive rebound. Gets fouled on the way up. The foul will be called against whom? Oh, Ethan T. Will be called for the personal foul, a return trip to the stripe for Guts de la Paz. The first free throw for Guts, that one is short. 2 minutes and 37 remaining here in the first half. De La Paz reloads for the second. But before that, a foul is called by our referee Janken Austero. Joaquin Daos will be called for a pushing foul. That will be his third of the ball game. That means Marco Torres will be shooting 2 free throws. Both teams now in the penalty. Torres, the first free throw off the glass is good. 11-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Marco, second free throw offline. Matisabaya lets the ball sail out. 2 minutes and 34 remaining in the second. Ball stays with Orange and Peach. And Marco Torres will be replaced here by Mikel Reyes. Bumatay, defended by Pusada. Hands it over to Matisabaya against Guts de la Paz. Abaya. And he will lose possession of the leather. Turnover against Orange and Peach. Ball goes back to Doc K lying in clinic. 2 minutes and 14 remaining here in the second. Here comes Mikel Reyes against Abaya. Reyes with the behind the back dribble. Facing 3 orange shirts. Reyes to Albano with a fake. The jumper blocked. The shot block is brought to you by Uniled. Line is live. Abaya now to Viray. Down the post. Daos will spin. Goes glass. Shot is no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds. Ball going the way of Doc K lying in clinic. A minute and 45 remaining here in the second period. Here comes Mikel Reyes. Defended by Abaya. Now to Navarro. Finds an opening. Shot is no good. A takeaway here by Abaya. A clear lane to the basket. Abaya's the layup. He will be fouled from behind. The foul will be called against Cian Posadas. A minute and 25 remaining here in the second. Abaya now at the stripe to shoot a pair. The first one for Matisse bounces in. 3 points, 2 rebounds so far in the contest for Matisse Abaya. He reloads for the second free throw. Abaya missing on that one. Joaquin Daos goes for the offensive board. The putback won't work. Rebound picked up here by Cian Posadas. At Kian Bumatay with a touch from behind. Posadas dives to the floor. De La Paz is there for the help. And a foul will be called against Joaquin Daos as De La Paz heads to the free throw line once again. Joaquin Daos in early foul trouble here. With still a minute and 12 remaining here in the second. De La Paz at the stripe once again. The first free throw is good. Guts now in double figures. 10 points and 8 rebounds. 11-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. The second one for Guts is too strong. Ethan T fighting for the loose ball. Instead is taken away by Mikel Reyes from the baseline. Runner is good. Reverse 3-point play for Doc K lying in clinic. They are now ahead by 13. Dodger Viray against Reyes to Abaya. Guarded by De La Paz. Abaya in traffic. Oh, stolen away by Cian Posadas and a jump ball call is made. Ball stays with Orange and Peach. 46.8 seconds remaining here in the second. Timeout requested by Coach J.D. Wu. This timeout is brought to you by Eira Salon. We will be back.
13 seconds shot clock.
Back to live action here. Abaya sideline inbound. He finds Viray. Return pass to Abaya. Defended by Posadas. Daos down the post. Finds an opening. Daos will score! First 2 points of the ball game for Joaquin Daos. 34 seconds remaining here in the second. Posadas with a pass to De La Paz. Down the post. Kick out. Albano. Jumper. Bottom! Second field goal of the ball game for Xander Albano. That assist is brought to you by Thirsty Barber. Stay sharp. Stay thirsty. De La Paz comes up with a steal as Abaya nearly stealing away the leather. Navarro to the rim. Navarro will score! 33-18 advantage for Doke lying in Clinic as time will run out at the half. It's a 33-18 lead for Doke lying in Clinic over Orange and Peach. The second half of this matchup when we come back. We enter the second half of action in this matchup between Orange and Peach and Doke lying in Clinic here in Season 8 of the Stallion Kids. 10 and under tournament heats up here the last day of the elimination round. Coming to you live from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. A 15-point advantage to start off the second half here for Doke lying in Clinic, looking to salvage a spot in the Final Four, which starts next Saturday. Currently with a 1-3 record, this Doke lying in Clinic against Orange and Peach with an even 2-2 card. A win here by Doke lying in clinic will make our team standings really interesting as we head on to the final four phase. Leaders at the half. Guts de La Paz with a big first half, finishing it with 10 points and 8 rebounds, backstopped by Mikel Reyes and Marco Torres, who scored 6 and 4 respectively in the first two quarters. Meanwhile, Liam Salvador, tournament's leading scorer, heads the scoring for Orange and Peach at the end of the first half. Meanwhile, Mikel Reyes off a spin cycle, scoring on that lane, extending Doke Lying's clinic lead to 17. Trenchua will be fouled by Marco Torres. Joaquinso back in the lineup here for Coach J.D. Wu. Dodger Biray steps out of the floor. Sideline inbound play here for the orange shirt. Salvador finds bothered by Torres. Now to Abaya. Pull-up jumper by Abaya. That is an air ball. Ball possession going the way here of Doke lying in clinic. Again, our next ball game scheduled at 10:30 a.m. Aristocrat House of Lance goes up against ESSA Home Solutions, and at 12 noon, our main 10 and under ball game, Alto Safe Total Protect, going up against Big Post Barbie. Reynoso connects with Torres, driving middle, one-hander, no good. Navarro, offensive rebound, he will miss. Reynoso, second serving, shot won't work. A rebound by Liam Salvador, bothered by Navarro. A jumbo call is made. Possession arrow in favor of Orange and Peach. 8 and 27 remaining here in the third. Joaquinso finds Bumatay, guarded by Reynoso. Bumatay now to Chua from the baseline. Bounce pass to Abaya. Blocked by Huban. The top block is brought to you by Unilid. Light is life. Open jumper by It's good off the glass. First field goal of the ball game for Joaquinso. Marco Torres with a pass intended for Navarro. Stolen away by Trenchua. One open. Liam Salvador passes it off. Abaya will score. Plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Matisse Abaya, brought to you by Nova Wellness Store. Happy, healthy living with wellness in mind, body, and spirit. Uban will be called for the personal foul. His fourth of the ball game. As Abaya, good on the bonus free throw. Uban will be subbed out of this ball game by Guts de La Paz. Here comes Torres. Inbound pass to Mikel Reyes. To Marco Torres. Wasn't expecting the pass. Abaya with a steal. Easy two. Back-to-back hits by Matisse Abaya. Down to 10 is the lead of Doke lying in clinic. Navarro. Ball is loose in. Kian Bumatay. Diving for the leather. Ball going back to Doke lying in clinic. Sideline inbound play. Marco Torres looking for a target. Finds Mikel Reyes, bothered by Bumatay. Reyes crossing the midcourt line. Finds Navarro, guarded by Chua. Navarro, layup is no good. Rebound by Gus de La Paz, reverse layup. He will miss to Reynoso. Putback won't work. Navarro, corner J. Bounces out. Marco Torres, offensive rebound, but he runs out of floor space. Ball possession going back to Orange and Peach. 7:05 remaining here in the third. Abaya against Reynoso. Attacks middle. Abaya, floater. That is good! Abaya heating up here in the third. Doke's lead down to just 8. Reyes finds Navarro. Chua in front of him. Navarro put it in. Navarro will be called for an offensive foul. Trenchua sacrificing his body there to foil that attack by Cal El Navarro. 6 minutes 38 remaining here in the third. The orange shirts down by 8. Salvador against Reyes. Salvador will attack. Floater. Bounces out. Rebound by Reynoso. Hands it over to Torres. Facing a double team. Now with Reynoso. With a pitch to Navarro. Dumps a pass. De La Paz. Pump fake. De La Paz will miss. Rebound by Reynoso. The putback falls in. First basket of the ball game for Juano Reynoso. That will restore a 10-point lead for Doc K lying in clinic. Trent Chua to Abaya. Corner. J. Bottom. 12 now in the ball game for Matisse Abaya with 5:53 remaining in the third. Mikel Reyes with a save. Defended by So. Reyes finds a gap. Scoop layup. That won't work. Reynoso with a putback. He will miss. De La Paz. Second serving. Missing as well. A takeaway here by Salvador. Forward pass. Abaya. All alone. Bye-bye! Doc K lying in clinic's lead. Down to the 6 with 5:34 remaining in the third. Timeout called here by Coach Aaron Umlas. This timeout is brought to you by Era Salon. We will be back. Five and 34 remaining in the third. Doc K lying in clinic, just ahead by 6. Navarro. Pass intended for Guts De La Paz. Sails out of bounds. Last touch there by an orange shirt. Ball stays with the blue shirts. Torres in the sideline inbound. Looking for a friend. Oh, and pass intended for Mikel Reyes. Stolen away by Kian Bumatay. Abaya, one-hander off the glass, no good. He gets his own board and the foul downstairs. Called here. Oh, it's number 12. That is Marco Torres. A return to the floor here for Cian Posadas. He replaces Marco Torres. Ball stays here with the orange shirts. Abaya with an inbound. Salvador asking for the leather. Instead, it finds the hands of Trent Chua. Short stab won't work. Rebound by Juano Reynoso. To Cian Posadas. Behind the back dribble. Posadas to Reynoso. Now with Kalel Navarro. Defended by Abaya. Navarro barreling his way to the basket. Shot is no good. De La Paz offensive rebound. Drop pass to Reynoso. Kick out to Posadas. Looking for the gap. Navarro from the baseline. Navarro missing on that one. Navarro and Chua fighting for the loose ball. Jump ball is called. Possession area in favor of Doc K lying in clinic. They get a reset on their shot clock. Posadas with an inbound to Mikel Reyes. Looking for a gap. Back to Posadas. Bothered by Abaya. Dives to the floor. Steal completed. Counter by Navarro. Layup is gone. 8-point lead here for Doc K lying in clinic with 4:15 remaining in the third. Here comes Salvador. To the rim. Shot is no good, but a foul will be called against Guts De La Paz. Liam Salvador heads to the free throw line for a pair. Foul number 2 against Guts De La Paz as Liam Salvador heads to the stripe. Currently with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The first free throw. Misfiring it to the right. Still an 8-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Second free throw is short for Salvador. He gets the offensive rebound. Salvador blocked by Juano Reynoso. The shot block is brought to you by Uniled. The light is life. Ball stays here with Orange and Peach. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Joaquinso tasked with an inbound to Abaya against Navarro. Abaya with a pickup to Salvador. Nearly stolen. The sidestep. Salvador gets a foul. Squeezing his way to the rim. Kalel Navarro called for foul number 2. The first free throw for Salvador falls in. Lead down to 7 for DKLI in Clinic. Salvador, adjustment on the second free throw. 2 for 2 on the trip for Liam Salvador. There's a 39-33 lead for DKLI in Clinic. Here comes Navarro. To Mikel Reyes. He'll spin. Scoop shot. No good. De La Paz going for the putback. Missing again. Second serving. Bergots finally falls in. 41-33 lead for DKLI in Clinic. Mikel Reyes with a steal. Jumper offline. Posadas losing control of the leather to Liam Salvador. 3:20 remaining here in the third. Trent Chua will be fouled. And with DKLI in Clinic in penalty, that will send Trent Chua to the sky for a pair. Juano Reynoso called for foul number 4. He will be replaced here by Adam Noel. Trent Chua now with a chance to chip off this 8-point DKLI in Clinic lead. Chua, the first free throw is good. (41-34) advantage for DKLI in Clinic. Tropa, no? Second free throw. He will miss. Rebound by Gus De La Paz. Just a split for Trent. Long pitch to Mikel Reyes. Reyes will attack. Reyes to the rim. Ball was partially deflected by Trent Chua, says our official. Ball stays with DKLI in Clinic. 16 on their shot clock. Posadas with an inbound. He finds Mikel Reyes. Back to Posadas. Down the post. Noel will spin. Drop pass to Kalel Navarro. And a 3-second violation will be called. DKLI in Clinic. Orange and Peach takes control of the possession. Here comes Salvador. Defended by Posadas. Salvador with a bounce to So. Trent Chua, corner 3. Overcooks that one. Rebound by Bumatay. Abaya, open jumper, bottom! 16 points in the ball game for Matis Abaya. DKLI in Clinic's lead down to just 5. Posadas with a crossover. Errant pass intended for Mikel Reyes. Ball goes back to Orange and Peach. 2:15 remaining here in the third. Joaquinso to Salvador. Jab step. Going ISO. Middle. Floater. No good. Rebound taken here by Gus De La Paz. Fires a pass to Mikel Reyes. Leading the run. Reyes. Pull up J off the glass. Shot won't work. Rebound by Posadas. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Posadas. Reyes. Free throw line jumper. That won't work. Navarro with a pickup. 43-36 lead for DKLI in Clinic. Bumatay to Abaya. Salvador. Floater. Bounces in. Salvador now with 9 in the ball game. Ball nearly stolen. Salvador completes that one against Navarro. Salvador. Deflection there by Navarro. Foul downstairs. Called against Matis Abaya. Foul number 1 against Matis Abaya as Marco Torres is back on the floor. A minute and 17 remaining here in the third. Sideline inbound here by Marco Torres looking for a friend. Trap here by the orange shirts. Mikel Reyes against Bumatay. Bounce pass to Torres. To Kyle Navarro. Pull up J. No good. Save here by Mikel Reyes. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Reyes from the middle. Runner. Rims out. Navarro. Offensive rebound with a squeeze. Navarro will be fouled. The foul will be called as Navarro is clutching to his hamstring, being attended to by our medic. No call made just yet. As Navarro is low to his feet. Foul will be called against number 15, that is Trent Chua. His first of the ball game.
His first.
As Navarro is up on the floor. He will be shooting 2 free throws with 53.6 seconds remaining here in the third. It has been an orange and peach period so far, outscoring Doc K lying in clinic 20-10 at this juncture. 53.6 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3.
2 free throws for Kyle Navarro.
Navarro, the first one, bounces out. Score remains at 43-38. Xander Albano waiting to check back into the ball game. Navarro missing again on the free throw. Rebound by Trent Chua. Leading the run. Here comes Trent. 4-on-2 break here for the orange shirt. Sidestep by Trent. Shot is no good. Rebound by Navarro. Scraping for the leather. Navarro forward pitch. Guts De La Paz. No one in front of him. De La Paz will score. 14 in the contest now for Guts De La Paz. 7-point lead for Doc K lying in clinic. Salvador, burning rubber. Salvador, layup is good. Liam Salvador now in double figures. He has 11. Lead down to 5 for Doc K lying in clinic. Here comes Mikel Reyes. Looking down the floor to De La Paz. Errant pass. That is a Doc K lying in clinic turnover. 11.2 seconds remaining here in the third. Albano back on the floor, replacing Kyle Navarro. Last shot time here for orange and peach. A basket here before the quarter break will be big for the orange shirt. Salvador to Bumatay. Abaya guarded by Noel. Abaya from the middle. Abaya will miss on that one. De La Paz with the rebound. We end the third period with Doc K lying in clinic ahead. 45-40 over orange and peach. The final quarter of this ball game, we expect a great one when we come back. Of this ball game between Doc K lying in clinic and orange and peach, 10 and under action in season 8 of the Stallion Kids, presented by Celsius Energy Drink. We start off the period with orange and peach with the possession. Salvador finds Abaya, thinking 3, and the traveling violation will be called against Matisse Abaya. Ball going back here to Doc K lying in clinic. They built a 20-point advantage early in the ball game. Orange and Peach just kept scraping back to this for this one. Torres twisting in mid-air, scores on that lane. 47 to 40 advantage for DKLI in Clinic. An early timeout requested by Coach JD Wu. This timeout is brought to you by Era Salon. We will be back. Inbound from the end line here for Orange and Peach. They are down by 7. Here comes Liam Salvador. Guarded by Torres. Screen by Bumatay. Bounce a pass. Daos against Noel. Daos will miss. Abaya is there for the reverse layup. Daos, another offensive board. Now putback bounces out. Dodger Viray. Short stab. Won't work. Noel with the rebound. Hands it over to Marco Torres. Forward to Mikel Reyes against Daos. Reyes with a familiar spin. Familiar scoop. He'll score. Wow! Put that one on IG. 9-point lead for DKLI in Clinic. Salvador will be fouled. Less than 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Mikel Reyes will be called for his third personal foul. Ball stays here with Orange and Peach. Matisse Abaya tasked with the inbound, looking for the target, finds Dodger Viray, dumps a pass, walking Daos against Noel, and Adam Noel will be called for a foul. Joaquin Daos heads back to the free throw line for a pair. Nursing 4 personal fouls is Joaquin Daos, currently with 2 points and 4 rebounds in the ball game. First free throw. Good. Joaquin Daos. Lining up for the second one. Daos missing on that one. Orange and Peach looking for back-to-back wins in the tournament, winning it 55-41 last January 31. They won it against ESA Home Solutions. Matisse Abaya was named as the Nova Wellness Store Best Player of the Ball Game, finishing with 17.7 rebounds. Defensive Player of the Ball Game on that one, presented by Uni Led, was Trenchua with 7 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 steals. And the playmaker of the ball game, brought to you by Thirsty Barber, was Liam Salvador, who finished with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals. Los De La Paz tracks down the loose ball, hands it over to Marco Torres. Bounce pass to Los De La Paz, guarded by So. So wide open, Mikel Reyes, who will miss. De La Paz, offensive rebound, reverse layup, no good. Second serving for Gots, he will miss. Rebound by Matisse Abaya. Forward pass to Dodger Viray. Noel giving chase. Viray, layup, no good. Daos is there for the cleanup. Lead down to 6 for Doke lying in Clinic. Noel to Torres. Bothered by So. Torres with the behind the back dribble. Facing a triple team. Launches a pass to Guts De La Paz. Someone is open. De La Paz spinning. The layup is no good. De La Paz. Reyes. Jumper. That will work. Rebound by Dodger Viray. Albano in front of him. Viray looking for an opening. Viray barrels his way to the basket. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against Mikel Reyes, his fourth of the ball game. Dodger Biray at the stripe to shoot a pair. Matias Huban reports back to the floor, replacing Jander Albano. Biray given 2 foul shots, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in the ball game for Dodger. The first free throw for Biray is good. Lead down to 5 for Doc K lying in clinic. Biray reloads for the second free throw. Wide left on that one. Reynoso with the defensive board. Pass intended for Gus De La Paz, deflected by Joaquin So. Ball stays with Doc K lying in clinic. Huban to Reynoso. De La Paz down the post. Pump fake. De La Paz. Shot is partially deflected. Dauz with a defensive stop. Brought to you by Uniled Light is Life. Gus De La Paz will be called for the loose ball foul. Ball going back here to Orange and Peach, down by just 2 possessions. Salvador against Reyes. Salvador through traffic. Floater, that won't work. Abaya, offensive rebound. Short stab. He will miss. Rebound taken here by Marco Torres. Finds Huban. They have to cross with 2 seconds. Torres against So. Torres goes up for a runner. Wild on that one. Salvador and Reynoso entangled with the loose ball. Reynoso, offensive rebound through traffic. Dauz coming up with the steal. Huban, free throw. Jumper balls in! 4.7 the contest for Matias Huban, restoring a 7-point advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Here comes Salvador. Drop pass. Biray. He will miss. Rebound taken here by Guts De La Paz. Looking down the floor to Mikel Reyes. Dauz in front of him. Reyes lays it in. Shot won't work. Rebound by Huban. To Reyes. Open for a jumper. Too strong. Dauz with the board. Forward to Liam Salvador. No one in front of him. Salvador lays it in. Oh, good! Rebound by Torres. Doc K lying in clinic, looking to take advantage of this break. Reyes with a fast fake. The layup is no good. 5:39 remaining in the fourth. Ian Posadas back in action here for the blue shirts. Inbound from the end line here for the orange shirts, Cal El Navarro. Sent back to the floor by Coach Aaron Umlas, replacing Guts De La Paz. Inbound from the end line here for orange and peach. Salvador, guarded by Huban. A switch here with Posadas. Salvador with the crossover. Salvador with a clear out. Salvador, sidestep, runner, no good. Torres with the board. Bothered by 2 orange shirts and a jump ball is called. Ball possession in favor of Doc K lying in clinic. 5:19 remaining here in the fourth. Huban finds Cal El Navarro. Dauz in front of him. Navarro squeezes his way to the basket. Shot is short. Rebound by Bumatay, but pass is too strong for Liam Salvador. Ball will go back to Doc K lying in clinic. Posadas. Post pass to Wano Tan. Oh, Wano. Reynoso losing control of the leather. Abaya to the rim. Shot is no good. Reynoso with the rebound. Gives it up to Torres. Ball tapped by Salvador. Torres on his knees. Bounce pass to Posadas. Guarded by So. Posadas cuts middle. Lays it in. Shot won't work. Navarro offensive rebound. Missing. Navarro will spin. Navarro with a one-hander. Shot is no good. Rebound by Dauz. Forward pitch to Liam Salvador. Torres in front of him. Salvador will score! 30 now in the ballgame for Liam Salvador. The blue shirts lead down to 5. Cal El Navarro steps on the sideline. Ball going back here to Orange and Peach with 4:11 remaining in the fourth. Gus De La Paz back in this unit. Subbing out Marco Torres. Salvador now with the leather. Guarded by Posadas. Salvador lines up for the 3. Rims out. Rebound by Daos. Fresh 14 for the orange shirts. Abaya for 3. Too strong. Navarro with the rebound. Picked up here by Gus de la Paz. Now with Navarro. Less than 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Navarro is trapped. Finds de la Paz. Ball is loose. Was stolen away by Salvador. Forward. Daos lays it in. Just a 3-point lead for Doc K. Lying in Clinic from a high of 20. Lead down to just 1 possession. Huban. Reynoso will be fouled. And if that will be against Joaquin Daos, that will be his 5th of the ball game. Coach J.D. Wu will finish this ball game with 1 man less. Daos out with 5 fouls. Posada speeding his way to the lane. He will be fouled. No team yet in the penalty. Just a sideline inbound play for Doc K. Lying in Clinic. Up by just 1 possession. Huban. Sideline inbound. De La Paz, corner. J. That is too strong. Rebound secured by Bumatay. Stolen away by Navarro. Over Salvador. One-hander. Bounces in. Defense to offense for our number 6 best tournament scorer. Salvador gets a foul. Doc K. Lying in Clinic, not yet in the penalty. Just a sideline inbound play. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here. Batisabaya, baseline inbound. Viray, fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Cal El Navarro. Racing down the floor. Navarro to Huban. Open. Short stop. Huban will score. Off a pass from Cal El Navarro. 7-point advantage for Doc K. Lying in Clinic. Timeout requested by Coach J.D. Wu. This timeout is brought to you by Era Salon. We will be back. Two minutes and 50 remaining here in the fourth. Salvador leading the offense for the orange shirts. Ball nearly stolen. Huban is there to complete that one. Bothered by Bumatay. Huban will spin. Posadas, jumper, no good. De La Paz, offensive board. Pullback is gone. Restoring order here in the fourth. Gus De La Paz increases Doc K. Lying Clinic to 9. Salvador through traffic, missing on that one. Trenchua, offensive rebound. Bounce pass. Dodger, Viray, one-hander, won't work. Rebound by Cal El Navarro. Errant pass to Viray. Gets a foul. The foul will be called against Cal El Navarro as Dodger Viray heads to the free throw line for a pair. 2 and 14 remaining here in the fourth. Viray, the first free throw, bounces in. A win here by Doc K. Lying in Clinic. Forces a logjam and they will tie Orange and Peach in terms of win-loss records. As Matis Abaya is fouled on that putback, Juano Reynoso will be called for foul number 5 as well.
Substitution declaration for Sir Gonzalez.
Reynoso will be replaced here by Juano Reynoso. Juano Reynoso rather will be replaced by Marco Torres. 1 man less here for Coach Aaron Umlas to finish the final 2 and 10 of this ball game. Abaya at the stripe. First one for Matis is good. Orange and Peach still in this one with 2 and 10 remaining in the final period. Matis Abaya, the second free throw. Foul will be called. Liam Salvador called for foul number 4. Marco Torres losing control of the leather. Still here by Dodger Biray. Salvador for 3. That is an air ball. Exactly 2 minutes remaining here in our ball game. Torres with an inbound. Looking for the target. Finds Guts de la Paz. That last 2-minute call by Kuya Anjo Perey is brought to you by Eira Salon. Huban leaking out. Huban will score! 8 points out in the ball game for Matias Huban. 59-50 lead for Doc K lying in clinic. Viray now with Salvador. Racing down the floor. Sidestep. Lays it in. He will score. 15 in the contest for Salvador. Torres connects with Navarro. Crossing the midcourt line to Mikel Reyes. One-hander. Mikel will miss. Trent Chua fighting for the leather. Reyes with a save. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Reyes, runner, short. Chua with another rebound. Finds Liam Salvador. Forward pitch to Abaya. All alone. Lays it in. Touchdown! Lead down to 5 for Doc K lying in clinic. Timeout requested by Coach Aaron Umlas. This timeout is brought to you by Eira Salon. The final 1:15 of this ball game when we come back. A minute and 15 remaining here in the fourth. Torres with an inbound. He finds Mikel Reyes, defended by Abaya. Reyes now, pass stolen away by Liam Salvador. Navarro in front of him. Salvador lays it in. He will be fouled. Count the basket. 3-point goal for 20 point. Liam Salvador brought to you by Nova Wellness Store. Lead just down to 3 for Doc K lying in clinic. Orange and Peach. A window is open for them. Salvador nails the bonus. Just a 1 possession advantage for Doc K lying in clinic. Navarro to De La Paz. Jumper, no good. A clear out here by Dodger Viray. Abaya with the leather. Navarro getting the steal. He will be fouled. Abaya will be called for the loose ball foul. A big stop there by Doc K lying in clinic. Baseline inbound. Huban finds Mikel Reyes. Bounce pass. De La Paz from the baseline. De La Paz will score! Wow! Lead back to 2 possessions for DKLI in Clinic. Gutsy move by Guts de la Paz. 38.9 seconds remaining in the fourth. Timeout requested by Coach JD Wu. Timeout brought to you by Era Salon. We will be back.
Shut up.
38.9 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Orange and Peach with the possession. They are behind by 4. Abaya, defended by Huban. Abaya, the sidestep. Floater won't work. Trent Chua keeps the ball alive for the orange shirts. Chua through traffic, forcing up a shot, missing on that one. Mikel Reyes with a takeaway. Reyes leading the foot race, lays it in. Reyes giving DKLI in Clinic a 6-point lead. The shot clock is off. Salvador with the leather. Salvador facing a double team. Abaya for 3. Jackpot! 11.8 seconds remaining in the fourth. Still a chance here for Orange and Peach. Timeout requested by Coach Aaron Umlas. Timeout is brought to you by Era Salon. The final 11.8 when we come back. .8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Expect Orange and Peach to go for the steal or play the foul game here against DKLI in Clinic. Huban, inbounder for display to Navarro, holding on to the leather. Foul will be given up here by whom? By Matis Abaya. Dodger Viray back on the floor here. He replaces Joaquin. So, 2 free throws here. Cal El Navarro looking to send this one away. The first one is too strong for Navarro. Still a chance for the orange shirts. Navarro, second free throw with 9.4 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Knocks it down. Breathing room here for DKLI in Clinic. Liam Salvador rushing down the floor against Torres. Salvador, the sidestep, drop pass. Abaya will score. But still just 0.4 of a second remaining. Our final score, this is a 64-62 win for DKLI in Clinic over Orange and Peach. They end the elimination round with a 2-3 record. The same win-loss card with Orange and Peach. Great performances here by Guts de la Paz, Mikel Reyes, Kalel Navarro, and the rest of Doc K lying in clinic. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup post-game interviews when we come back. We have here our Nova Wellness Store best player of the ball game, Guts De La Paz, helping lead Doc K lying in clinic to an all-important win over Orange and Peach. A 64-62 victory for Doc K lying in clinic. Guts finished with a double-double performance, 18 points, 22 rebounds, and 2 steals. Una muna, Guts, you were up by 20, lamang kayo ng 20 at 1 point. They kept it close, down to just 3. Pero how were you able to keep your composure and be able to get this win over Orange and Peach?
By focusing and just playing our game, just do our defense and our offense.
Napanood ka namin, no? We first watched you in 8 and under, no? You played a few seasons in 8 under. How was the adjustment here sa 10 and under division?
They became tough, but I managed to shoot, get some buckets. You just need to practice.
You will be waiting for the results of the other ball games, no? But you are, of course, you want to go to the next round, no? But what's in this ball game very important? What were the words of encouragement given to you by Coach Aaron right before the start of this one?
We need to win or else this will be our last game.
Okay, finally, game was streamed live over the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out to?
I would like to shout out to my mom, to my dad, and to my sister, and my lolo at lola.
Again, best player of the ball game brought to you by Nova Wellness Store. My schoolmate, Guts De La Paz, leading Doc K lying in clinic to this victory over Orange and Peach. When we come back, another 10 and under battle will be on hand. We have Aristocrat House of Lamps going up against ESSA Home Solutions. You're watching the 8th season of the Stallion Kids presented by Celsius Energy Drink.